This Brothers on Site. It's me, Steve, again, talking to
Sean.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared do you feel for a terrorist event?
I would say about a 3.
About a 3. Why do you say a 3?
Who's prepared to kind of board themselves in their house? Who's prepared with a ton of ammo in their house? Like nobody. You may have like I do own a gun. I'm a gun owner.
All right.
But I don't have a closet full of guns and knives and things like that,
Right.
or gas masks or whatever type of terror attack it may be. I'm just not ready.
Do you have children?
I do, and that's the biggest thing.
If you don't mind, like age range?
I have in the house, I have a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Okay. You know how in school, like we would go over our address and phone number and things like that.
Right.
Do the 6 and 7-year-old know your phone number?
Absolutely.
That's what's up. Do they know the address?
Not the address, no.
Okay. So for all the tips, I think you got a little more than a 4 or 5. A lot of people I talk to, their kids don't even have the phone number or know it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking when you say terror attack, I'm thinking large scale. I'm thinking
for sure.
chaos. I'm thinking pandemonium. I'm thinking about protecting my home.
Right.
And you think about it. Like as I think about it, I'm prepared for a singular event, like an intruder or something like that. I'm ready for that. But something large scale where it's chaos and I'm not prepared for that.
Gotcha. Because I was even thinking something on the scale of maybe a local school. You know how they would have the school shootings and things like that. Did your child have a cell phone?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Sean.
No worries.
For sure.
Be more vigilant. Now, I don't mean like profiling and going after people simply because of their attire or ethnicity or whatever, but more so just being aware of odd behavior around you, regardless of who it's coming from. I think you'd be able to like at least deter somebody from doing something stupid, or possibly even get like the authorities to get involved. And I know you need more evidence, but like it's like, hey, weird guy over there is doing XYZ, has done XYZ for like the past week. Like they gotta look into it
instead of just writing it off and then finding that one person once again out that you're taught or trained to believe is going to harm you.
Right.
To go after them, and it's like, wait, but then you see that guy over there with 15 guns, he's just standing there smiling. You're like, no, but this guy over here.
Real quick question before closing.
Okay.
Back to what you both just said about the guns and all of that. Do you believe that, I don't know if it's just conspiracy or is it just us being racially sensitive, there are people that make a connection between the word terror and those of brown people, or those of the Middle East, or those of.
Well,
but then when there's somebody that's Caucasian, the word terror is excluded.
Look,
do you believe in this theory or this idea?
Well, here's the thing. Like, how does the saying go? It is the victors that get to write the history books. So yes, in this country, because of clear events that happened, including 9/11. The face of terror is a brown one. But if you go to other countries where maybe, let's say, the U.S. is waging wars, whether it be for freedom, against terror, whatever the cause of the week is, I guarantee you that their face of terror is for them definitely includes a Caucasian one.
Right.
Like, so I mean, I guess.
But do you see the?
As well as a brown one, but let's be honest.
But do you see the connection? Terms of like social media, or in terms of media, period.
I mean, look, when I use the phrase homegrown terrorist, I'm not just talking about the crazies that popped up recently, but it's more so like, even in everyday life. Like, there's neighborhoods where gunfire is a common occurrence and lives are being lost on a regular basis. I consider that to be terrorism. Like, it may not be on
the definition of terror. It's a simple definition
of
terror.
But yes, the media is not going to essentially, wow, that's gross. But the media isn't essentially going to use that term when it comes to like a Caucasian male, because that's just it's not the norm for them, and then nobody wants to be viewed as the villain.
Which honestly doesn't matter. That's the problem, is that you have to start relying on
Common sense.
on just looking at what the hell the media feeds you. That's the problem. Because it's like, well, we can still call it terror because it is what it is. Like, you keep on calling it what it is. Like, no matter what, oh, this person, you know, they came from this pan, we never suspected this. Fuck that. If they did it, they did it. If I go somewhere, and I was raised to be such a great guy, whatever it is, and I go and do some dumb shit, guess what? It has nothing to do with my upbringing. Clearly, I chose to do the dumb shit. Like, call a spade a spade. Like, it is what it is. Like, don't sit there and say, oh,
but
give me this background story. Fuck the background story. That shit, I'm being real about
it is
it.
the truth, but like,
what it is. I mean, and I mean, that's a whole other story for another day, is part of bringing up racism, because people don't like talking about it, but let's be real.
Right.
A lot of this shit, like you said, when you say homegrown, you know why that shit is homegrown? Because racist motherfuckers are homegrown. If you're raised to believe that somebody is going to cause you harm, they haven't done anything to you, and you go kill them or cause harm to them just for the sake of saying they might have done this, you're a fucking homegrown terrorist. Fuck you. It is what it is. You're homegrown because you were taught wherever you came from, whether you came,
not funny.
whether you come from a suburb, wherever you come from. If you're taught that a certain type of people, a certain color of people are going to do this to you, and you have no proof they've done it to you other than what you're taught, that's homegrown, motherfucker. What's the word? Keywords. Homegrown. They grew up in a home or an area that they consider home that teaches them to harm people in a certain way, and then they're looked at as heroes by other individuals who are also homegrown to believe this fuck shit. So guess what? It's a homegrown fucking terror. It is what it is. Whatever the color is. If that motherfucker's brown and he taught to believe and he taught to do this shit, guess what? That brown motherfucker's a terrorist. If he's pale as I'm sorry.
He's a terrorist.
My bad. He's a terrorist and shit. If he's pale as fuck, he's a redneck, whatever it is, he's taught to cause harm to somebody else, he's a fucking terrorist. If you want to go from the darkest to the lightest, he's a fucking terrorist.
So you saying take color out of it, just call it what it is?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not taking away racism from it, but guess what? It's a big part of it.
It is. And I think that's something that we're scared to discuss or touch.
We're not scared to touch it.
No, not us.
No, I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying. People in general are scared to touch it. What happens is they're all living in their own bubble, and as long as it doesn't fucking affect them, they don't want to talk about it until it hits home, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I never thought this would happen here.
Or a study comes out.
Oh my God,
there's a study.
Right.
It's the truth.
Let's do a study. It's like, oh my God, I never thought this would happen here. Guess what? A lot of people around you knew that would happen here because guess what? Ding, ding, ding. Homegrown motherfucker, you taught them this shit. Just like you put all this fake bullshit ass history in history books, it's not real. So they're gonna take whatever they want. Oh my God, we're gonna take this, we learn this, and this is how we're gonna prepare for this. Homegrown terrorists. It is what it is. I'm hungry and I'm cold. That's why I'm talking like this.
There you go.
I'm being honest.
He hungry and he cold. So we wrapping up. This was Brothers
You
on
should
Site.
have a plan.
You should have a plan.
Please use common sense.
If you take
And be
anything
aware.
from this, teach your kids a phone number and tell them what to do.
And stop putting everything on Snapchat and shit. Call somebody, text somebody. Don't.
Yes.
Oh, at
I
our
hear a
school,
voice.
look, they put a tagline: "Shoot her in the hallway" with an emoji. That shit ain't funny. You know, bro. No, be honest, dog. Let's be real.
That's going online. We keeping that. Hey, we Brothers on Site. We good. Love y'all.
I never thought on the first night you would bear what you hold so dead alive and share.